So, I know it's a little early and some of y'all might not be up, but I wanted to have this video up and running so I can try to get some other stuff done. So, look, my hair's clean, but it's not done. We're in quarantine. So let me talk a little louder. Bash is about to get up anyway, but I want y'all to be able to hear me. So I'm 24 weeks and a couple of days. And in my last update, I told you guys about the dizzy spells that I was experiencing. I'm still having them, and I want to say they kick in every day, every other day or so. So it's like I have one good day, I'm fine, and then the next day I'm dizzy. So thank you. I have an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat specialist next week. And as I mentioned in my last update, it's going to be a virtual, good morning. It's going to be a virtual appointment. So I think we're going to be on something similar to Zoom, but it's going to be through a protected, good morning. It's going to be through like a protected database where I'm able to basically FaceTime with the doctor and explain my symptoms. They said if I wanted to come in when they called me for the appointment, that the appointment would have been several weeks out. But at the rate that I've been experiencing my dizzy pains, my dizzy spells, I don't have time to wait. So I'm just going to be fully transparent with them that it mainly kicks in at night. So I have two different kind of pregnancy pillows, the C shape, and I have like a peanuts looking one. They're both by Boppy. So I was sleeping with the C shape pillow, and it helps with my hips because I have sciatica. But my neck and my head is compromised. I'm not sure if I'm laying on it right. I have looked up different sleeping positions with those, but the other one I have is very small and it only goes between my legs, but it's not thick enough to prop my legs up high enough to separate the hips. So I just can't get it right. So I'm a little raspy because I didn't sleep well. I was dizzy last night. Last night was one of the nights that I was dizzy. So I had my C-shaped pillow in a circle, and I had my butt planted in between, and it helped with my hip pain. But when I tell you my head hurts and I was dizzy last night, and I probably got a crook in my neck because I was trying my best not to sleep on my back due to it causes me to have dizzy spells as well because the weight of the baby. So I'm up all night tossing and turning, trying to figure out how I'm asleep and be mindful of how I'm moving because I get really dizzy. So I noticed that when I lay on my left side, it helps with taking away the dizziness. But I'm sick of it at this point. It's really disrupting. And I do work full time, so I'm tired during the day. Bash is active, and my husband be at work most of the time. He's here today, so he got one coming today, but I'm just tired all the time. I mentioned in my last video, get a travel. Oh, I have one. I don't know where my travel pillow is, though. It's soft, too. It's in one of my suitcases, I know that, but my suitcase is like buried in the coat closet. And I got two wagons, a big old stroller, and a whole bunch of other stuff buried in there. So if I can get to it, I'll try to see if that works. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So I'll be 25 weeks. I'm about to sleep sitting up in a minute because this is too much. It said on Google to try to sleep in like a recliner. I don't have a recliner, excuse my house, but I have a big old sectional in here. So I could sleep in the living room, but we co-sleep. Don't judge me. Bash was a titty baby, and it's hard to get him to adjust to certain things. So, and then he was sleeping in his own bed in his own room, and then we moved because we had some situations happen in last year, and then he got back used to sleeping with us. So We plan to move again, but we don't know when, but soon. So I'm not even gonna try to get him on a sleep schedule until we get that situated. Um, yeah, I think my side of the bed has like 1,000 pillows. I naturally sleep with a lot of pillows, so I think I'm gonna take Akita up with that. Sleep with a travel pillow, see if that helps my neck. I think that actually may help because all of this other stuff is too much. It's really too much. And when I was pregnant with Bash, it wasn't this bad at all. He was so easy from the very beginning to his delivery was traumatic. But good morning. But I just can't not. I'm tired of trying to figure this out. So I'm going to explain that to the ear, nose, and throat specialist. The appointment's next Tuesday, and I know that's a day that I turn a new week, and I'll be 25 weeks on Tuesday. So I'll do my best to try to film, but it's later in the evening, and I want to be able to give y'all an update, so it may end up having to be the next day or so when I film an update so I can have information to give y'all about that because I'm very anxious to know what they say too. Um, I don't know if it's a second baby problem where you have more problems. If y'all have 3 or more kids, let us know if the second baby pregnancy is the worst because this is making me really second guess. Like we really want like 3 kids, but how bad this one is tearing me up, I just don't know how I feel at this point. Wait till she come out and I'll see how cute she is. I may change my mind, but oh, thank you so much, and prayers to you too. Oh, it's to the point where it's like I'm a little traumatized because 2 people that I knew personally had lost their babies around 20 weeks and 21 weeks, and I was 22 weeks at the time they lost their babies, and it's been really eerie going down my Facebook timeline and seeing these like sad posts because they were pregnant with me, and I'm like, oh my god. So the complications that I'm experiencing is very minute compared to what these ladies have gone through. So I think me just trying to be mindful and not being around people too much and trying to take it easy is what's helping me. But I symptom track, so anything that's wrong, I do call the doctor, even though they have not been helpful. If y'all been following my journey, they have been super dismissive. I do think I have low iron, so I have switched back to my pregnancy prenatal vitamins by one a day, prenatal one. It's a purple bottle. I take the pill form now because they have iron in it. I was on the gummies for several months because it helped with my nauseousness. But now that I'm out of my first trimester, I haven't really been nauseous besides when I'm dizzy. So I'm taking it upon myself to ensure I get some kind of iron intake from my prenatal pills, and it seems to be helping. But at the same time, they say anemia can contribute to dizziness too and low blood pressure. So I really do feel like I should have became a doctor instead of a social worker, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so somebody said the third pregnancy, the second one was harder than the first. So it like disappeared, so I can't see everything it's saying right now. I have to go back and read it. But I read the first sentence, so I guess it has some truth to it. Oh man, this is so crazy. So the baby is growing fine. She's very, very, very active. She get the tripping when I eat, so I noticed that I've been eating a lot of fruit, and I stacked up on some fruit, and I made some pasta salad. I love pasta salad, but I had a craving for it, and I have recently gone back to not really wanting meat, so I think that's contributing to me not really getting the protein intake that I need, because I love chicken, but I cannot eat chicken. So I'm back to where I started when it came to the meat. Oh, oh man, you got to be careful. We're in the middle of a heat wave in California, and they're threatening to cut out our power. So we've been having power outages. And that's scary because I do a lot of things on the internet, hence working from home for now. So Bash is coming around to the idea of being a big brother. So if y'all have any book recommendations for um, becoming a big brother, please let me know down in the comments. I did inquire about taking protein powder into my smoothies, but they strongly discouraged it. I did ask them about that, and I have some. I just haven't opened it because they said don't take it. I don't know why. It's something else in there. Um, buy him a baby doll. I don't know. I mean, he has my cousin. She's very girly. She's my niece. I mean, my cousin. See, can I get it right? My niece is 3 years old, and they hang out pretty often. They're very close, and she has baby dolls. But don't judge me, but I'm the type of parent that's like, I'm very strong on gender roles, and my baby is so sensitive that I'm not trying to like contribute to him not being focused on his logos because he got to be logical. Um, that's just, I don't know. I think it's a me and my husband thing. We're very big on psychology, and I'm not going to shun him away from being able to play with certain items, but we definitely contribute to buying monster trucks, and he loved cars, so we contribute to that. So he see my big belly. I'm gonna show y'all my belly, and he braces his shirt, and he goes, "Oh, I have a big belly." And then my husband's like, "It's food in there." He's like, "No, it's a baby in there." So he understand what a baby is because my sister had another baby and she's 6 months. So he understands what a baby is, but he don't understand the pregnancy part. So I need a book or something to start reading to him because he gonna act up. I feel like he's gonna act up when this baby come out, and I just don't want to have too much of a problem. It seems like it's gonna be an easier transition because he's aware of my little niece who's a baby. But if she wasn't here, I don't know. Um, as far as breastfeeding, I had a couple of people ask me if I plan to breastfeed her. Of course, I breastfed Bash until he was like 15 months, and that was a stretch. But it just naturally happened. I weaned him off. I was on a very strict schedule because I wanted my boobs back. But he took it fine. I didn't get engorged after I weaned him, so I do plan to breastfeed this one. I have a couple people I know that still breastfeed their toddlers, and they're about 2, and we had the babies at the same time. And I'm like, well, kudos to you, but I need my body. He got a whole mouthful of teeth and eat table food. He can get off the titties. So that's just my opinion. um, I do plan to. I have a journal. I don't have it on me because he's in a room sleep and I don't want to wake him up. But at the same time, I have a couple videos that I do plan to film about this journey. And it's been interesting being a YouTube influencer. I'm a very small influencer, but I have a few people reaching out to me to review a couple items. So I got videos that's going to be coming out about some of those items. I've been wanting to vlog, but y'all know I've been so tired. I do think the next video that I'm gonna create is gonna be low key of a kind of like a vlog. I don't do much. We're in quarantine. When I wasn't in quarantine, we was going everywhere. We was doing things, but this pregnancy is different. And if y'all are pregnant too, let me know if you're really, 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 really tired. I have no motivation. I'm extremely irritable. I'm tired. It's dark in here, as you can tell. I'm never outside because I'm always at work. It's just a lot. So it's really contributing to my mental health and my body. And I think that's the issue too. If I'm outside more like I'm used to, I don't think I will be as sick or as dizzy as I am. So I do think being in quarantine is contributing to my health deteriorating as I get bigger. I don't know, that's just my speculation. At the same time, I'm really not too fond of how some things are going personally. And as we open up these new doors with our life, I will share. But right now, it's like sometimes you got to just keep your mouth shut. It's not related to the baby. It's like personal stuff. It's about a move and stuff like that. So we just ask for positive vibes as we try to, navigate our next chapter, as we grow the family and try to bash us up. Hi, Bash. I'm filming live. He wakes up around 8:30. What time is it? It's only 8:10. Ugh. Say, excuse me. Come here. Come say hi. So he has been in the house for 3 days straight. We usually take him out for a walk, but I've been so tired and sick. Come here. You gonna be a big brother? Okay, so he's looking at me like we got a routine. So when he wakes up, he gets on the potty, brushes teeth, get some clothes on, he eats some breakfast. So he's looking at me like I'm crazy. At this point, 24 weeks is 24 weeks. Y'all gonna see my belly up close because I don't have, say hi. So I don't have, let me show y'all. I got a big vein that goes across the top of my belly. She moving. And it hurts. And oh, she had a different baby. Oh my God, this gotta be a girl. It's gotta be because I got girl stuff. So here's the belly. I feel big now, and I'm really not, but I feel big. And mommy got baby in her belly. So here it is. That's how it looks standing up. I won't drink that whole cup of coffee, trust me. It just helps me with my BM because I've been constipated. So that's what it looks like. I do feel like I'm gonna pop out in a couple weeks. Thank you so much. Um, I'm gonna see if somebody can trim my ends so I can feel a little better because my hair is extremely long, but the ends need to be clipped. And I naturally have long hair, but the ends are fried. So yeah, pregnancy bump, 24 weeks and some change. We are growing. She's moving and thriving. I think around 28 weeks, they said you need to start counting kicks. If that's accurate, let me know, but I am going to look that up as I approach. I'm going to be filming my glucose test too, so that's my next appointment. It's my glucose test, some blood tests. They're testing my iron 4 weeks later. So I think that's going to be coming up in a couple weeks. Hi, Bash, hold on. You look like your daddy. And so y'all gonna go with me on that journey. I might do it in a segment so y'all can see. So yeah, if y'all have any tips about that book I asked about, I'm gonna take Keita up on that travel pillow if I can find it. I don't want to buy another one because I got two, me and my husband. And then we're still getting little things here and there for the baby. I'm more so focusing on diapers and stuff. And then as we navigate this new chapter, y'all just gotta stay with us. So Bash is complaining because he's hungry. So that's my cue. I don't plan to go live my next video, I don't think, but y'all know my health kind of fluctuates. Oh yeah, there's some gas happening, TMI, but it's not nice. So if y'all was to check my text message thread with my husband, he's always out here watching something on TV, and I'll be in a room watching like Netflix or something, and I'll text him like, please don't come in here, I'm so sorry. So I warn him because I've been with him since 2009. I was 15 when me and my husband started dating. We got married when I was 21. And until this day, I don't intentionally pass gas around him. If it come out because I'm pregnant, it comes out. But when I'm not pregnant, I will not. And I still don't. I'm just very mindful about that. That's just me. I'm like that about around my mom and my sister. Maybe not my sister. She get on my nerves. I'll do that for my sister. But everybody else, I will not. I'm very private when it comes to that. And also now when you're pregnant and that happens, it's nasty. It stinks. So it's kind of embarrassing. So, and Bashka, you farted? And I'm like, yeah, excuse me. So yeah, TMI, but somebody asked. So yeah, it's bad. If it's your first pregnancy, it's normal, very normal, and you're gonna do it when you're in the hospital and having a baby as well. So be prepared. Okay, I'm starting to put my playlist together for my labor and delivery video. I have a really good video for that one. It's a good video idea. My mom is a poet, so some stuff is going to be on there from her, and it's just going to be so wonderful. So I'm already starting to do that because I'm thirsty. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm excited. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, but I got to get him straight before I clock in for work and become stressed out. So I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye to the bump. Say bye, Sebastian. No. Thank you. I'll keep y'all updated. Bye.